Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv News Now. First, let's go through the headlines. Newly appointed Nagaland Buildings and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board Chairman Dr. Kekriyo Yome on November 11th reminded government establishment to pay one-person CESS. A tragic incident took place on Thursday night at Kheramahal Junction, Dimapur at around 8 p.m. NLTV reached on spot and inquired about the unfortunate event. Nationalist Congress Party leader Nawab Malik demands Centre to withdraw the Padmashree Award from Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut. Bahrain's National Health Regulatory Authority approves the emergency use of India's indigenously developed COVID19 vaccine, Covaxin. And now the news in detail. Government establishments were reminded to pay one-person CESS by newly appointed Nagaland Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board Chairman by Kekriyo Yome on November 11th. Yome warned the cess welshing departments and concerned disbursement officers would face service detrimental measures, fines or even imprisonment. An officer memo was issued in 2012 by the then ACS and Finance Commissioner assuring CESS deduction. However, some divisions caught unaware. Yome explained that NBOCWWB is a statutory body that works for welfare or improvement of skills of buildings and construction workers. While enforcement power, the board also accused the contractors of discriminating the local construction workers as they referred migrant majdoors. Yome further talked about the systematic corruption and creation of financial liabilities due to poor financial administration of the state. The chairman commented on the department's poor understanding of financial management rules and policies. As reported, the tragic incident that took place on Thursday night at Kheramahal Junction, Dimapur at around 8 p.m. NLTV reached on spot and inquired about the unfortunate event, and as per our latest reports, the main cause of the incident is yet to be ascertained. But around 100 houses were burned down to ashes due to the fire. According to officials, no casualties have been reported so far, although 3 to 4 people have been reported as of injured. Although loss of properties has been reported, animals have also been injured as per reports. We have more insight on this. Let's have a look.
Sabi juidu kali 8 baje nishina pra start hoise manuhan cricket match to one side agise ami khan bi osote residence ase to ami khan enika phone pra hunise jui lagise koigina to jui laga piche de sob manu jui lagi ase koa pra fire brigade khan ke phone kurise ta khan bi phone pick no kore sam hoa pra na kile no thai na jane etu piche de আমি নিজৰ বাইক পৰা যাই কিনা ফায়াৰ ব্ৰিগেড খানকে উঠাই কিনা আনিছে তাই খানকে আনি কিনা ইন দা মিন টাইম তাই ৰেডি কৰা টাইমতে একদমতে হাফে জ্বলিছে এতিয়া কিমান জ্বলি কিনা আছে তাতে পৰা 100% 50% জ্বলি কিনা থাকিছে ইটো টাইমতে তাই খান আহাটো লাগাই কিনা টাইমতে 70% অলৰেডি জ্বলি যাইছে তো মানুহ খান তো এতিয়া তাক তো মৰা লাগাই কো খবৰটো নাই হলিবি মানুহ খান সব লা গৰ খান তো জ্বলি কিনা আছে আমি ওচৰতে বি আমি খান সব পেনিকতে থাকিছে নিজৰ বি সব গৰ সামান খান ওলাই লৈছিলে আমি খান আৰু এনেকা অক্সিজেন খান বি গোডাউন খান থাকিছে ইফালে তো অক্সিজেন না গোডাউন থাকিছে ওচৰতে তাই খান বি সেফটি কৰি লৈছে নিজৰ লাগা কি ইতুলা কষ্ট জানিছনা না কি প্ৰবলেম আছে ইটো কোম্বা মানুহ কৈ আছে শৰ্ট সাৰ্কিট আছে আৰু কোম্বা মানুহ কৈ আছে ইটো শৰ্ট সাৰ্কিট নহয় না গৰ লাগা ইটো কিবা সামান জ্বলি কিনা বি হৈ আছে এক্স্যাক্টলি ক'ব না পাৰে কিলে মানে মানুহ তো নিজৰ লাগা বাচ্চা খান গৰ খান বাচাই থাকিছে না ইটো পৰা তো ইটো না এতিয়া তাক তো এতিয়া মৰ্নিং আছে ৰাতিতে তো মানুহন সব নিজৰ গৰ যাই যাইছে কিমান হেল্প কৰিবলৈ লাগা মানুহন থাকিছে সব হেল্প কৰিছে আৰু গাম্বৰা চেয়াৰম্যান এতে লাগা তাই খান বি আহিছে আৰু মেম্বাৰ্স খান বি আহিছে আজি মৰ্নিং তে তাই খান বি এপ্ৰোচ কৰিব কৈছে এতিয়া তাক তো মৰ্নিং আছে চাব কেনেকা হ'ব তো এতিয়া কিমান দিছনা চুলিনা আছে না এতিয়া তো গৰটো এনে ইয়াতে তো 130 নিছনা থাকিছে মানুহান এতে মৰ্নিং তে খবৰ লোৱা তো 130 নিছনা গৰটো থাকিছে
Preparations are in full swing ahead of the Jantia Gaurav Divas Tribal Pride Day program at Bhopal Jambore Maidan on November 15th. According to reports, the program will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Notably, lakhs of tribals were across Madhya Pradesh would be there and other states will be present at the venue that is being embellished with tribal art and pictures of tribal legends. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday decided to declare November 15th as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas to mark the birth anniversary of revered tribal icon and legendary freedom fighter from Jharkhand, Birsa Munda. Nationalist Congress Party leader Nawab Malik on Friday demanded that the centre must withdraw the Padmashree Award from Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut. The demand came after Ranaut's controversial remark on the country's independence and sought her immediate arrest. Ranaut on Thursday stated that India attained freedom in 2014 when the Modi government came to power and described the country's independence in 1947 as bheek or arms. Malik condemned Ranaut's statement and remarked that she insulted freedom fighters. Earlier on Thursday, BJP leader Varun Gandhi also criticized the actor for her comment. The Child Line Dimapur organized a cycle rally on 12th of November for a cause. The rally kicked off from City Tower route and cycled till Purana Bazaar, after which the cyclists reached Child Line office, Dimapur. The event was participated by 20 to 25 cyclists, and the main motive behind this rally was to protect and keep the environment neat and tidy. Let's have a look at the ground report.
আমি খান মেন দো হিসে গলে তো যে গাড়ি আলাক বিরাই গলে নয়েজ পলিউশন আছে স্মোক পলিউশন আছে ট্রাফিক পলিউশন আছে তো পলিউশন বেশি হয়ে যায় এটু কারণে ইফ উই কাম টুগেদার আমি খান কোর্স কারণে বলাইছে গলে তো লাইক পলিউশন বি অলপ কমতি হব নয়েজ পলিউশন বি অলপ কমতি হব এনিকা লাগা মোখান কি হইলে বি এনভাইরনমেন্ট ভাল এনভাইরনমেন্ট ক্রিয়েট করবলে কারণে চাইল্ড লাইন মতলব খালি বাচ্চা বাচ্চা আছে হইলে বি ইট ইনক্লুডস এনভাইরনমেন্ট না এনভাইরনমেন্ট খান বে আমি খান ফ্রেন্ডলি হব লাগে বুজা মানুবরা তো ও তাখান তো কোর্স একটা কারণে করে আছে গইনা পার্টিসিপেট করে আছে এটু কারণে মানুবি ইনি আস্তে আস্তে তো আগে আইব কইনা আমি খান কি সাপোর্ট করি না আগে যাব কইনা বিশ্বাস আছে আজি 20 to 25 পার্টিসিপেন্টস তো আইছে ডিমাপুরলা সাইক্লিং খান আইছে আর বিসাইডস দ্যাট ওয়েল উইশার্স ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালস ক্যান বি পার্টিসিপেট করিছে মুখান দিস টাইমে ফার্স্ট টাইম আছে বিকজ চাইল্ডলাইন সে দোসি 1 উইক লং তো উইছে গলে তো মুখান খালি এক্টিভিটিস একটা নহয় হইলে বি এক্টিভিটিস সব আলাক আলাক করি কিনা বাচ্চা লাগা চাইল্ড রাইট আর চাইল্ড ইন নিড অফ কেয়ার এন্ড প্রটেকশন আর ইটু খানে চাইল্ড লাইন সে দোস্তি তো কি আছে কইনা ইটু কারণে আমি খান এক্টিভিটিস তো 1 উইক লং তে ডিফারেন্ট এক্টিভিটিস ক্যারি আউট করে আছে আমি খান তো হুদাই তো পাবলিক খান কি কবলে মন যাতে হইছে গলে তো এনি টাইম বাচ্চা দুখতে গিরি কিনা লোক পাইছে হ্যাঁ বাচ্চা একলা কান্দিনা রাস্তাতে বিৰাই আছে মাইনার বাচ্চা একটা না হলে নেবার খান পৰা এবিউজ করি কিনা খালোয়া ঠিক না ঠিক থাকি কিনা প্রপার এডুকেশন প্রোভাইড না করি কিনা ডোমেস্টিক হেল্পার রাখি আছে না হলে মেন্টালি ফিজিক্যালি ইমোশনালি সেক্সুয়ালি এবিউজ করা থাকিছে গলে তো 1098 কল কৰি দিবি অর আমি খানলা অফিসতে এনি টাইম ড্রপ ইন করব পারিব এনে হইলে আমি খান এট দ্য আর্লিয়েস্ট বাচ্চা খান রেস্কিউ করি কিনা আমি খান বাচ্চা খান কি প্রোটেকশন দিব ইটু কারণে আপনি খান কোন কল কৰি লিবি আমি খান ইটু কলার লাগা আইডেন্টিটি তো কনফিডেন্সিয়াল মেইনটেইন করব ইটু কারণে আমি খান কি একবার 1098 কল কৰাবৰা বাচ্চালা ফিউচার সেভ করবলে পারে ইটু কারণে ডু কন্টাক্ট 1098 ইটু কবলে মন আছে আমি
Two Bangladeshi smugglers were killed by BSF personnel on Friday while trying to smuggle cattle heads. The miscreants ventured into Indian territory to smuggle cattle by establishing improvised bamboo cantilever through the Indo-Bangladesh border in West Bengal's Cooch Behar district. At around 3 a.m., the BSF in a statement said that they warned the trespassers to go back, but they attacked the troops with iron dar and sticks. The BSF troops fired towards the miscreants after sensing a threat to life. A BSF troop was injured in the attack, but his condition is said to be stable and has been sent to the hospital. The dead bodies were found between the border fence and international boundary during a search. Bahrain's National Health Regulatory Authority has approved the emergency use of India's indigenously developed COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin, said the Indian Embassy in Bahrain on Friday. Covaxin, an inactivated whole virus vaccine, recently received emergency use approval from the World Health Organization for people aged 18 and above. Seven coaches of Kannauр Yashwantpur Express derailed between Topuru Sivadi Ghat section in Dharampuri district, Tamil Nadu at around 3:50 am on Friday. The cause of the incident was due to the sudden falling of boulders on the train. DRM Bangalore Shyam Singh with the divisional team of senior officers and a doctor rushed to the spot immediately with an accident relief train and medical equipment van at 4:45 am. Meanwhile, 15 buses were arranged at Topuru for the convenience of passengers and 5 buses at the spot of the accident. Furthermore, Southwestern Railway stated that all the 2,348 passengers on board were safe and no casualties or injuries have been reported. Nagaland College Principal Association 2021 on Friday conducted their annual conference at 11 am in Hotel Vivor, Kohima. The conference was held under the theme of Prevention of Cybercrime and Higher Education Institutes in Nagaland. Notably, Rupin Sharma, IPS Director General Prisons, Home Guards, Civil Defence and SDRF Nagaland, Kohima was the speaker of the program, while the welcome address was given by Visakhono Hibo, President NCPA and Principal Zafu Christian College, Kigwema. We have more on this. Let's have a look.
The Nagas, as in many parts of rural India, were thrown into the internet world far too quickly. It came without announcement much, especially in the rural areas. It just came bombarded us with all the things which we were made to use by not even half learning it. No ethical use of cyberspace was taught, both at the rural or urban areas adequately. As a result, so much of crimes are happening in the virtual world as well as in real life. In this context, Nagaland needs to pursue data-based research on cyber-related crimes. I'm happy to announce that many of the colleagues in different colleges have also taken up these as their research projects. In this context, taking into consideration the grassroots problems and challenges as well, we must take steps in combating cybercrime against students in higher education institutes. Not just students, but we need to disseminate it to the nearest villages, the towns that we are living in. The spades of cybercrime against students in the state are increasing. In the light of crime against students, particularly, there is an increased need to sensitize the public on cybercrime and the urgency to educate the citizenry on the vigilant use of social media, especially.
So, because in Nagaland, but you know it more than me, you know it better than me, that most of the guests or chief guests are expected to dole out something from their pockets. I don't do that, so I'm very clear up front with anyone who invites me that this is something I will not do. I am a package in myself without any frills or any money. What I carry with myself is what I have in my brain and my experience, nothing else. I think just wanted to mention this because she was gracious enough. Well, I gave her that ultimatum sort of, which fine, but but I just give her that ultimatum which also I give to everybody else. Anyone who invites me, I tell them, I think of Bhavish Habe. Ekun Nadi, Ame Ole Bhi Mati Ole, Aje Ole Bhi Mati Bhi. So, despite that, if someone invites me, it's a privilege, and it also indicates that there is a meeting of minds between people, that you are not being called for the money that you dole out, but what you can share. with others. So I'm happy to be here with all of you.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 340-kilometer Purvanchal Expressway in Uttar Pradesh on November 16th. The expressway will connect eastern and western Uttar Pradesh, built at the cost of Rs 42,000 crore. The expressway starts from Chandsarai village in Lucknow. It will pass through Lucknow, Barabanki, Amethi, Ayodhya, Sultanpur, Ambedkar Nagar, Azamgarh, Mao and Ghazipur. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had launched the construction of the 6-lane Purvanchal Expressway from Lucknow to Ghazipur via Azamgarh. The expressway can be expanded to 8 lanes in the future. The Yogi Adityanath-led government claims that the expressway will not only be open for industrial activities, but will also give boost to the development of Purvanchal and provide employment to a large number of people. Delhi's air quality on Friday remained in the very poor category. According to the Ministry of Earth Sciences Air Quality Monitor Systems of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting and Research, the air quality index was recorded at 360. Then smog, aided by unfavorable meteorological conditions, lowered visibility in several parts of Delhi NCR. Green think tank Center for Science and Environment said that the longer the duration of this year's smog, despite relatively windier local conditions, might be due to a lack of pollution control measures in the city. The CSE said that the current severe smog episode in Delhi NCR is expected to stay for a few days. The agency added that it is a public health emergency. A massive fire broke out at Mandala scrap market godowns in Mankhud area of Mumbai on Friday, informed fire officials. A total of 12 fire engines, 10 tankers, along with 150 firefighters have been deployed for firefighting operations. No casualties have been reported in the incident so far. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained and more details are awaited regarding this matter.
सुबह 3-3:15 के करीब ये घटना आग लगने की घटना मुंबई अग्निशमन मंदिर के नियंत्रण कक्ष को प्राप्त हुई। यहाँ पर अभी 12 फायर इंजन, 10 टैंकर और करीब 150 फायरमैन यहाँ टके यहाँ पर फायर फाइटिंग कर रहे हैं। अभी चारों साइड से हमारी 10 लाइन चालू है।
तो कोई कैजुअलिटी वगैरह इसमें
नहीं, अब तक कोई किसी के इंजरी की कोई भी किसी का रिपोर्ट अब तक नहीं।
कौन सी जगह है जिसमें आग लगी थी, क्या है?
मंडाला मार्केट, क्रैप मार्केट है यहाँ पर।
Medical journal Lancet, upon analyzing Bharat Biotech's Covaxin, has revealed confirming that the vaccine demonstrates 77.8% efficacy against symptomatic COVID-19. The study states 2 weeks after 2 doses are given, it induces strong antibody response. It was also stated that during trial, no severe vaccine-related deaths or adverse events were recorded. Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla will meet West Bengal Chief Secretary H.K. Dwivedi in Kolkata on Friday to discuss pending land acquisition for construction of border fence, road projects, border outposts and integrated checkposts. People familiar with the matter said. Bhalla is also expected to meet officers of the Border Security Force, Coast Guard and direct magistrates from border areas to discuss security-related issues. The centre in October extended the jurisdiction of BSF in states such as West Bengal, allowing it to carry out search, seizure and arrest within 50 km from the international borders. The limit earlier was 15 kilometers. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.